Caulfield Cup. We get to the third of the Group 1s today. The $5 million King Charles III Stakes. 1,600 metres. Wait for age with this colossal trophy and all the prize money. And the last time we saw the favourite here at Royal Randwick, it was Pride of Jenny in the Queen Elizabeth Stakes, demolishing the best weight for age race and field imaginable. She went out with a lead of 30 lengths.
This is unbelievable. Pride of Jenny about 30 lengths in front in the Queen Elizabeth Stakes. Via Sistina, she's winding up, she's getting to second, but Pride of Jenny at the 200. My goodness, 15 in front. Declan Bates goes to the whip, riding it right out. There's no need. This is a demolition job. Pride of Jenny in the Queen Elizabeth Stakes. My oh my.
It just was breathtaking. It really was. It was hard to get your head around, and it was the main reason that she was voted Australian Racehorse of the Year. What she's done in the last 12 months is phenomenal. Hadn't won a Group 1 at this stage last year. Wasn't considered a Group 1 horse at this stage last year. Pericles, he's an outstanding galloper, but he still needs a Group 1. He comes back to the mile. He was second in the Doncaster.
Yeah, I think the mile will suit him. He's a good, strong miler. He looks really well. He's got the earmuffs on there that'll come off, the red with the blinkers on. Strawn well, and I'd imagine that he'll probably sit forward, maybe even second behind Pride of Jenny.
This horse was third in the race last year off the Epsom. He ran a very similar race in the Epsom. Can he get himself into the placings again?
Look, I think he can. I loved his run in the 7 Stakes, where he was only beaten just over half a length to Fangirl on that occasion at big odds. He ran third in the race last year behind her, and Rob and Annabelle's team's absolutely flying.
Jason Collett with Kieran Maher here with New Energy. Hasn't won in Australia, but he's shown a bit. His run in the Theo Marks first up was terrific. This is so interesting, Charles Wolf. He was a dominant winner of a very good Epsom.
Yeah, he was extraordinary, wasn't he? He's got a lethal turn of foot on him. Loved his win there. He just looks like he's thriving in the conditions. Joe Pride's doing a wonderful job with him.
Unbeaten at the Randwick Mile, Celestial Legend, and both those races were Group 1s, the Randwick Guineas and the Doncaster.
Yeah, he loves it here. He's got the blinkers on today, so they mean business, Bruce, that's for sure. He's got the ability, but he's just been a bit plain for mine the last couple.
Tom Kitten was just fantastic, I thought, in the Epsom off the bad draw. Chow Wolf, yes, beat him a length and a half, but he ran so well.
Yeah, he did, and he had no luck in that race. He was wide and working and narrowly beaten, so I think James Cummings has got him spot on. But this is the horse that they need to catch.
She's the champion horse of Australia. She's transcended the sport. I think everybody just has become so attached to her. It's the way she races. She goes out with a huge lead. She is so courageous. At some stage in the straight, she's going to have a very big lead over lots of them, including Fangirl. But Fangirl has a withering finish, Katie.
She does, and she's going to have to probably have that and more to try and beat Pride of Jenny, because unfortunately for her racing pattern, you can't change it. She gets too far back.
She's the defending champion. She's back to defend the King Charles, and Amelia's Jewel was brilliant as a youngster, and she's in good nick. And Nisham and Archibald, we know how well they're going. Off to you, Ben. What a race this is on a day that we will never forget.
No, we started the day with an even money favourite in this in Pride of Jenny. In fact, it was $2 and $3.70. Now, as we have a look at the market, you can see that gap has closed. Pride of Jenny, $2.60 favourite. Fangirl, $2.90. So that has been a significant trim up. Now, the weight of money with tab fixed odds is all heading the direction of Pride of Jenny. 3-4 times more than what we're seeing for Fangirl, but the trend, the overall market trend, certainly has that gap closing, and Fangirl currently $2.90, second elect. Chaywall $6.50, $11 Celestial Legend. You can see the rest. Major Beal, a really interesting runner here. Had a chat to Adam Hieronymus yesterday. He said everyone thinks Pride of Jenny's going to lead and lead easily. Well, if she leads, she's going to work for it. Before you have a bet, what's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.
It is the most intriguing setup, isn't it? Joe Pride, Chow Wolf a little earlier. Emma caught up with him.
Joe, as we head towards the King Charles III, oh my gosh, Chow Wolf, I mean, he was brilliant here a couple of weeks ago. Can he win another Group 1 in only 2 weeks?
Yeah, look, he's done really well at home. We've been very happy with him. So he'll present very well in the yard here today. He's got a fantastic skin on him. He looks great. He's trained on nicely, so it's a big ask. You know, I've kept raising the bar for him. He's kept improving. He's a very good horse on the rise, and it's a matter of whether this is too soon for him, this preparation. I'm sure he's going to get to this level. He gives me the impression he's going to do it today, but I don't want to get carried away. He's already done so much this preparation.
Positionally, how close do you want to be to that front runner?
Not too close if we can avoid it. I mean, I think the whole pack's going to want to stay with her, but I'd rather be sort of midfield, something like that, and have something else do the donkey work and us come off their backs at the furlong.
Think about it. Great that he's up and walking around.
I walked down that long Randwick straight. It's never felt longer. Waiting for to see the worst, and thankfully I saw his big head bobbing up above the screen, and it was honestly such relief. He's a beautiful horse, and we'll take the best of care of him. But it was just a big relief, and it's not often that it ends that well. So now very happy.
Mate, we are delighted for you. It's the best news we could have had all day.
Exactly.
Okay, good luck here.
Thank you.
That is the best news of the day. Ben, let's go back to you for the market mover. There wasn't much between the two of them. The last time we spoke, I'm talking about Pride of Jenny, the favourite, and the second favourite at that time in Fangirl.
Yeah, Fangirl's been the firmer, as I mentioned, but in terms of a mover, I'm just going to follow the weight of money. This is, after all, a Tab Fixed Odds market update. So given there's 4 times more on Pride of Jenny, she will be the market mover for this race. The market percentage is dropping. The gap has closed, but she's still the favourite and best backed by an absolute mile with us.
Thank you for that. Lizzie, you're a massive fan of Pride of Jenny. She absolutely thrills all of us. It's a different challenge again today for her, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I was listening to Ben Way talking about how she's going to have a little bit of pressure and a bit of company if she wants to lead, and I think that's what they all have in mind, these jockeys who are against her, whether they can just make her do that extra bit of work, because if they leave her alone, she's uncatchable. I am probably one of the number one, along with a lot of people, ticket holders in the Pride of Jenny fan club, but I think Wolf has got a terrific chance of getting over the top of her, and at the short quote that she is, I'm preferring to take the Wolf odds at the moment. Richo, what's your thoughts on what's going to be an amazing King Charles III Stakes?
This is a popcorn race. Simple as that. Sit back, watch and admire. Racing at its absolute best. Wolf is an emerging star, but he's got to get past the Australian Horse of the Year. How big of a lead does she get, Bruce? Who chases her? That's going to be a big query. For mine, Amelia's Jewel finally gets to a trip which is more suitable for her. She might be a big improver today, but bring on Jenny.
Yeah, bring her on. Maybe it's Major Bill, Rich. I mean, I think he's the most obvious. Katie, how vulnerable do you think she is today, Pride of Jenny?
I don't think she's vulnerable at all. I think she wins easily, and they're all racing for second.
Well, we're going to agree to disagree. She may win. I think she's going to have one of the great battles of her life. We just love what she brings to a racetrack. There's nothing quite like a horse that gets out with a big lead. It's an ambitious, audacious program they're setting her, isn't it? Cox Plate next week. After this today, Fangirl, we reckon, will probably go to the big mile at Flemington. Don't think she'll go back for a second one. So Jenny goes in now. Lions Raw's about to come up, and then Tom Kitten for the other great highlight of the day. You can feel the tension here for the King Charles III Stakes. What's Jenny got for us? We're about to find out. Here we go.
Bye for a break. You ready? And they're racing. New Energy was last out with Wolf, and Fangirl is third last. Pride of Jenny only jumped fairly. Major Bill in front from my Oberon, and Pride of Jenny slowly rolling forward on the outside and staying very wide on the track. Celestial Legends right there on the inside of Pericles. Then came Lion Draw from Wolf. Fangirl wedged between runners back in the field. 2 lengths further back then to New Energy. Well back then, and last of all in the early stages is Tom Kitten. So she got her own way in the end, Pride of Jenny, and she rolls out with a 2-length lead. Major Bill is really keeping tabs with her at the 1,000 metres as they start to break the field open. 5 lengths away to my Oberon. Then Pericles doing the chasing the outside. Celestial Legend fifth the inside and a length clear. Then to the second favourite, Fangirl, looking for a second success in the race. Wolf's back on the fence. Lions Roar deep out from Amelia's Jewel, New Energy, and Tom Kitten's last of all. 600 metres to go. Handlebars down on Pride of Jenny. Opens up by 3 lengths and the crowd starting to cheer. 3-4 lengths away to Major Bill, my Oberon. Then came Pericles, and Fangirl being roused along. She needs to get to the outside. Up the rise, Pride of Jenny, 4 lengths clear. Now 3. My Oberon's closing in together with Pericles. Celestial Legend the inside. outside, Fangirl and Chayawalk hitting top gear. My Oberon moved up to Pride of Jenny. Pride of Jenny, My Oberon, and here's Chayawalk, the Epsom winner, with a booming run down the outside. Chayawalk takes the lead and won the King Charles III, running down Pride of Jenny. My Oberon third, Tom Kedden fourth, then Amelia's Jewel, Celestial Legend, Fangirl couldn't pick up today. Then New Energy from Pericles, Major Beale, and Lions Roar was last to finish.
Sensational. We have had some incredible racing today, and that is right up there with them. Blake, what a Chad Schofield. He's done it again with Chow Wolf. This is going to be such a special horse for him. Jenny, she ran her guts out, can I say that? She gave it everything, and Chow Wolf was able to zoom home for Joe Pride. And this relationship that Chad Schofield, this is putting him right back on the map in the big time, isn't it?
He's been an absolute blessing for Chad Schofield and Chow Wolf. What a horse he is. He's now won an Epsom handicap and he's won a King Charles III stakes. And just that last furlong, wasn't he so strong? And Pride of Jenny, she did run her heart out. My Oberon looked the winner too. He held on for third. Fangirl, every possible chance there, and Tom Kitten in for fourth. Wow, what a race.
Oh, Richo and Lizzie, I mean, Joe Pride, in fact, I think Joe's about to join. In fact, no, I think Young Brave might be with you, Emma.
He is. Bruce's dad makes his way down the tunnel. How is that?
Yeah, he's the king. We were so confident coming today. Like, you can never be too confident against a horse like Pride, Jenny and Fangirl, but he's a freak, this horse. He'll be one of the top lions for the next two, three seasons. I'm out of breath.
Hey, he's won 2 Group 1s in 2 weeks. He's top line already.
Yeah, and wait till he gets to 2,000, 2,500. He can do anything. So
You're shaking. You go sort that out and make sure that the connections are all good. While Dad makes his way up, I will find Joe Pride, who has unearthed an absolute superstar in the last 2 weeks. Racing's a funny thing, isn't it? You thought you were going to experience one of the lowest lows only an hour or so ago, and look at this, the highest of highs.
Been in it long enough to know that half an hour is a long time, an hour is a long time. It's one for the corner shop today, you know.
How the hell did he do that? To reel her in, I mean, she didn't have it her own way. We expected that there would be a couple of things that might upset the apple cart today, but that turn of foot was just, that was even more explosive than we saw 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, look, he's on the improve. He just keeps getting better, and I think I'm going to have to put him in the paddock. I don't think my heart can handle too much more of this. So,
is that what you're going to do?
Oh, look,
you can't do that.
Look, they can only go so far in one preparation, and I would hate. I'm not making any commitment right here, but I would hate to send this horse to races again and have him not perform, you know.
I'm sure you're tempted by a Cox plate, though.
There is so much to come with this horse. It's only a week away. I'm just sure it's too much. But look, I'm just really, I'm overwhelmed because of what happened earlier, and then to experience that, wow, I don't know, I'm out of words.
1,600 metres, and we've seen him compete in derbies. What... Going forward, what is his pet trip? What is his ultimate distance?
I've always wanted to win the Cox Plate, and he's my Cox Plate horse. So I'll wait a year.
But maybe in 2025.
Yeah, maybe he might win it for the next couple of years after that. So.
Oh, mate, you deserve this. Congratulations. What a training performance.
Yeah, thank you.
Enjoy.
Yeah, you can feel it all, can't you? We thought we might have lost him, and he was able to get on the float and go away. Lizzie, I've just got to get to you for a minute. I mean, you're the auntie. I mean, this is huge for Chad. This is incredible, isn't it, for your nephew?
It certainly is, Bruce, but I think what I want to make mention to is how cool and calm that ride was, Rich. I was watching him back in the field. I actually saw Chad earlier on in the week when I headed to the Everest breakfast, and I spoke to him and I said, how do you reckon you're going to go? And he said, I think I can beat her. I really think I can beat her. I think my horse is a real star. And Emma, you're alongside the one and only Chad. I'm so proud of him.
That was like a breathtaking performance. How else can you put it?
Yeah, just an amazing race. It was always going to be. Again, he didn't step that well with me, but I just sort of let him find that rhythm. He travelled so well on the inside of Fangirl. I was going better than her at the 400. I just had to sort of wait for her to go, and I came off her heels. He had so much to do. He had so much work to do, but again, he just gave me that devastating turn of foot, and it's probably a changing of the guard. He's the new one. He's a machine.
Did you think going into today that you could beat her? I mean, there was a lot of people, a lot of punters who thought that she was unbeatable today. How much confidence did you have in your horse and your game plan that you could get the job done?
I was very confident with my horse. We know the stamina he's got, and we saw the turn of foot he has last start in the Epsom. So it's very rare for a horse to have both those things. And he's just a breathtaking horse, improving all the time too, which is scary.
Does it feel nice to maybe have gotten the headline horse of your career? Like, he could be your big horse for the rest of your career.
Yeah, hopefully. I've got a long way to go in my career, but it's nice to have him.
Congratulations, mate.
Thank you.
It is big stuff. Oh, what a race. We've seen 2 epic races at Royal Randwick and a really outstanding Caulfield Cup today. But they are a big player, aren't they? Chow Wolf and Chad Schofield and Joe Pride. Just the emotion from Joe a moment ago. And think about it earlier today and his resurrection.